Monday's a big day. We have a total eclipse hitting the United States. My name is D7 here at Grok Trade. This is the weekend edition. Good through Sunday, August 20th, 2017. And wow, second week in a row, the markets logged negative losses for the S&P 500, 4 weeks in a row for the Nasdaq. Anyway, here we are. We closed the week in bearish territory. Bearish territory, but financials higher, banks higher, even with all the red. US dollar down, crude oil up a whopping 3.6%. Gold down, silver down just a fraction. Fear dropping by more than 8%, okay? So keep that in mind as we look at the market. As we do, I got some useless facts for you guys. You guys, many and most of you guys are analytical types, and you dig useless facts. And this is about the eclipse. The shadow, which is called the umbrella shadow, that will be covering parts of the United States, is right at 68 miles in width. It's been 38 years since the last time we had a total eclipse, and the next event like this one on this Monday will be April 8th, 2024. The best major city to watch this is Nashville, Tennessee. The eclipse will last the longest right there at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And I did some research on this, and it looks like the longest possible eclipse can be up to 7.5 minutes long. It's a crazy event. I remember the last one 38 years ago. I remember it. It is almost eerie. So I hope you guys have a chance to get out and witness that yourself. And you can capture it on your cell phones. Just do research, Google it, say how do I take pictures of the solar eclipse with the cell phone. You'll need a stand for it. But anyway, let's get to the markets. Here is the S&P 500 daily chart. We broke down, called it up a sell on Thursday. Friday we broke down lower, and that's where we're at. We're in this no man's land here. Very, very dangerous. A lot of volume on the sell side, guys. Oh, before I do that, this is the weekly chart, so or the weekend edition. Here's our 2 weeks. So we broke the rising wedge last week, and we're continuing down. So I called it a sell last week, and it's been bloody ever since. And I would probably go here and put in, I need to put that in. I'm using software called Trading View. Anyway, and we have the rising 20-week moving average in that coming across, so I do see some support coming in there. Quick look here at the monthly while we're here, just to show you guys what we're dealing with. The monthly still moving, but this is turning out to be right now, it's called a dark cloud reversal. Dark cloud cover. It's a reversal pattern. It's a reversal Japanese candlestick pattern that could be putting in a high for us. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And furthermore, at this moment we have a big negative tick on the MACD, also on the histogram. That is troubling. All right, so just keep that in mind. We could have put in our high for the next several months, so just keep that in mind. I don't have any longs going right now, and I haven't added my shorts. I'm waiting for the opportunity to present itself where I can do so. Okay. Now, if I go to the diamonds daily, diamonds looks a lot like the S&P. We're dropping. The next area of support right here. So we got quite a ways to go, actually. Quite a ways to go. And I like those things to be spot on. For you guys that are new, welcome. You'll notice that I have buy and sell signals here on the markets, and I put them there, man. Once they're there for everybody, because you guys can go back on YouTube and watch all my videos and actually see where these arrows are to see, do I move them or do I not? I'm telling you, I don't move them. And proof's in the pudding. That's why I do it. And here they are. If I scroll back, I'll just, yeah, I mean, those are mine. You can see the dates down here. These are my calls. And that is, oh, I'm looking at the spider there. The diamond here, the diamonds. This is the diamonds, diamonds daily. Say this got a big crash. Called it last Thursday. Down. We got the rising 50-day coming up. The diamonds are looking very, very weak. Here's where I want to put in this. Oh boy, I'm sorry I'm doing this. I'm taking up valuable video time. But there that is. You can see the numbers there. Those are my support numbers and resistance numbers right here in pink. So something to watch out for. And if I look at the weekly chart, this week I put a sell on it because it finally broke the big trend line. This is in trouble. I mean, guys, markets are in trouble. Warning. I mean, the top is in, guys. It just looks really bearish to me out there. Nasdaq though, oh, I just moved that line. Daggone, I hate when I do that. Grabbed it on accident. Okay. That's at support. We closed under the 50-day moving average. We're at support though. I mean, could that bounce up? The answer is yes. So to be quite frank, the Nasdaq hasn't broke a lot of support levels like some of the others have. The weekly chart did do it has a major problem here, guys. Called it a sell this week, and here's why. It broke below this support line. Guys, this is in big time trouble, okay? Nasdaq is toast. Okay, small caps, Russell's 2000 daily chart. Friday called it, Thursday called it a sell. We did go lower, but look how it's trying to find support, like buyers. What I'm looking for is just to rally back up, smash its head on this area of resistance, my 2 trendline resistance, hit its head, and then drop. Just remember us talking about this, all right? Timestamp this. Go back and say, did that happen? Really good chance of that happening with the moving averages rolling down. Yeah, so just keep an eye on that. Small caps weekly, though, down 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row. And this week, gang, it broke a major trend line. Major trend line. If you look here, right here, so we have support, up, and then it dropped. And here you can see my calls here that I've made on small caps. And keep this in mind that I wish that I could get all of these right. I just don't. I don't get them all right. It's insanity to think that I can. But one thing you'll notice at the tops and at major lows, you'll get a lot of calls back and forth. See this? That's usually indicative of a reversal, a major reversal taking place, okay? And usually my calls are wrong at the highs. When I get a bunch of them together, they're always blowing up in each other's faces, okay? Very indicative of either highs or lows being put in. And sure enough, this was a high being put in with all these calls back and forth, and then it drops. But some people ask, why do I do the calls? Why do I put my neck out on the line and make these calls? And man, I'll look at the Dow 30 here next, and then I'll do tech stocks too. I know this is going to be a long video, but I think you guys appreciate it. If you want me to show you my calls on all these stocks, great. To be quite frank, and I should do this, I'm gonna pause it. Now it's unpaused. But if you're here at groktrade.com, there's some free courses here. Take the free courses, get signed up, you'll enjoy that. But the thing I want to share with you is the Stock Picks V newsletter. If you're not doing this, you're just missing out. This is what these are the cream of the crop, the best companies out there that does everything for us. You can do month to month, you can do it annually if you want to. But this is where I give you a list of the bull and bear stocks of what I say that are far superior than the ones I'll be showing you on this video, okay? So it's only like 29 bucks a month. Are you kidding me? It's $1 a day. it's one of those things that's a no-brainer. You just, everyone has to have that, and I think you'll appreciate it. All right, the people who sign up with us, they stay forever. They're like hooked. So anyway, let's go. And that's not even a money maker for us. Mentoring is a money maker. And the chat room can be, but this one's just not. Stock picks, it's one of those things that, anyway, I should probably double the price at some point. I'm not going to. If you get in, you'll never have your price increase. So let me just tell you that. Okay, I talked way too long on that. Okay, so here, the weekly, we're down, down, down. This is toast. I called a sell on this one first week. It'd be July 3rd, and look what has happened since. Ouch! Bad problem. Banks, let's look quickly at the daily. Banks down, 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 but this tells me that we have institutional interest here. So this could be a low being put in, guys. So that's Monday is going to be really interesting to me. I think we have a good chance of popping higher, but that pop higher I think is going to be short-lived. I'm going to look to short, okay? But anyway, if I look at the weekly chart on here, we're still not bad. See this area right here? We stopped right at it. So we're at a support level. We're just at a support level. Financials, this is the weekly chart on financials. Last week called it a sell. We are going lower, but we have a lot of support here on financials. Daily chart on financials, if I go there, take a look at this, we're down, 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 but look at this, gap down, run up. But we're below most major moving averages. Really good chance of this starting to pop higher on Monday, maybe Tuesday, perhaps even Thursday. That could happen. US dollar daily chart for you guys. I got a buy on it. It's pulling back. I'm going to stay with my buy on this, but this is a big bear flag. This could get gnarly bad quickly. I go to the weekly chart to see what I might expect here. What I see here is I got a sell on it, down, 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 down. I put a buy on it. It's trying to go higher, but it's building what's called a low base. That low base has a lot of support underneath it, but this is a bearish pattern. US dollar on the weekly could just crash and burn, okay? So in other words, the daily on this will be down, bear flag, and down. So US dollar trouble city. Now crude oil had a big pop, so that gets a buy signal here. Gets a big buy signal here. So there's our buy on crude oil. It's looking really, really healthy. Let's go now to the weekly and see what's going on here. The weekly on this is bullish, guys. Up, 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 up. It's trying to hit its head at resistance, and it tried to bleed out, but it bulls brought right back up. Guys, I'm telling you, crude oil is looking really bullish here. Really, really looking bullish on the time frames I just showed you. If I look at the monthly on it too, the monthly down, 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 down. Why didn't I put a buy on that last month? That is, I must not have looked at it. Because maybe it's because of the moving averages. Yeah, if it pops higher, I'll do it. But I think there's a good chance I'm going to put a buy on that. Gold, you guys love it when I talk gold here. Oh boy, dark cloud cover right here. Dark cloud cover. It's not that. It's actually a thrusting pattern. It's actually a thrusting pattern. But anyway, that's it. Next candlestick, I believe is going to go down, and I will put a sell on that. Okay, so gold's looking not very golden. But on the weekly, back here in beginning part of July, we got a buy up, 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 up. It's looking really good, but I think we're going to stutter step, maybe go sideways for a few weeks here. Let's see what happens on gold. Silver daily, got a buy on it, boom, but we're struggling here, and I think this thing's going to want to start drifting downward. Let's see what the weekly says. Yeah, the weekly, we got a buy on it, but we're at resistance. Of course, it has a good chance of dropping here multiple weeks. That could absolutely happen. For some of you guys, you like me to do the VIX. Got the VIX on Thursday, got a buy on it. We're higher, but yeah, boy. Anyway, that's just where we're at. On the weekly, On the weekly, down, 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 and I was going to say, why don't I have a buy on that? I do. It was on right here. Boom. There it is. Okay. There it is. Okay, so let's get into some stocks. Oh, and by the way, let me do this for you guys. I'm going to do like a video by itself. This is Bitcoin. We had a user say, hey, why don't all the talk on Bitcoin? Let's check this out. So this is Bitcoin. And when I look at this, this is a great run. Boom! This thing looks like it's ready to rally again, guys. Looks like it's ready to rock and roll. Bitcoin. If you haven't heard about it, do some research on it. I think you'll appreciate that. But the people that got into this early are gazillionaires now, at least on paper, right? So this is a really strong pattern. It looks like there's more upside potential here on a Bitcoin. And China, from my limited amount of research, is the biggest miner of Bitcoins. So they have a big time vested interest in this. Very, very strong. If I look at the weekly chart, look at this. This was down at 1,000. Now we're at 4,000. And just within the year, this thing has gone just parabolic. It looks a little top heavy here. See this pop? It looks a little top heavy on the weekly, almost like it wants things that go up fast do drop fast, just like you see here, up, 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 and this big significant drop. That absolutely can happen. But wow, I mean, back here in 2016, you could have bought this thing for 400 bucks, 500 bucks, and now we're at 4,000. Are you kidding me? That is just unbelievable run. The monthly chart will show it to you. I mean, look at this. We're down at $200 back in 2015, and now we're at 4,000. Whew, man, we're talking money. That's a huge pop. So there's your Bitcoin. All right, let's get into some stocks. You know, I'm not going to do the Dow or the Dow 30. Those are boring. I'm going to just go into tech stocks, I think. The video is getting a little long. So let's go to Apple. Take a look at Apple. Got to sell on Thursday, Friday. We're dropping. It's just in trouble, right? It's just in trouble. And where did my trend lines go? Do I not have trend lines on Apple? Are you kidding me? Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, this thing broke. Wait, this is the daily? This is the daily chart. Ah, see, it's toast, guys. Apple is toast. Weekly charts, take a look at that. Not ready to call it a sell yet, but it looks like it's going to be a sell. Oh, where did my lines go? Surely I had lines on this. Man, I hope my calls don't start falling off of this. I wonder if there's like a quota or something. I hope that's not it. Anyway, I'd hate to have to go watch every video and put these back on. Okay, so this is the weekly. Weekly looks like it's going to, don't be an Apple. Amazon, I got to sell on it. We did drop. We do have some support coming up here. Got a little support right here, little support right here. So got a lot of support right here that I think will matter, and it'll be something that, yep, it's just something. I think there's a lot of support there for Amazon. Let's look at the weekly chart on this one. Weekly chart down, down, down. I just don't have any calls on this one, on the weekly. Don't have any calls. You know what? I'm going to add it, though. I'm going to add a call. Boom. There's my sell. I'm late to the party, but there it is. There it is. Baba, got a buy on it. Boom. Broke resistance. Really, really looking strong. And the weekly, up, up, up. You know what? I need to start putting calls on my weeklies, too. Why not? Right? Well, why not? Wish I caught it there on that pop. Boom, that would have been nice. Okay. And let's not do that one. Let's eBay. We'll take a look at that one. We got a sell here on eBay. It's still a sell. Big pullback here, but this could be a support level. Look at this. Support. We're at support, so you got to be careful if you're shorting this one. Facebook for sure. Let's do that one. We got a sell on that as of last Wednesday, but we're kind of at a sell. I mean, this is a bull flag. This could get bullish, guys. Bullish, bullish, bullish. If you look here, yeah, it's a high base. Facebook looks like it could just go boom. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. Google. I mean, it's whatever. GoPro. Wait, hold on. I want to look at the dailies actually. GoPro daily, look at this, down, down, down. It's a bull flag. This thing could start to get bullish, but the weekly is bad. So weekly needs that. Okay, weekly needs that. Microsoft, Nvidia, we got a sell on that, but it's a high base here on the weekly. See that? Nice on the high base. Oh, that's Microsoft. Hold on. Nvidia. Still a high base. Still a high base on Nvidia. Little extended, long in the tooth here on the monthly. On the monthly. Oracle price line. PayPal. Let's look at PayPal. PayPal, I do have a sell on it, but we're at support. This thing could get bullish and quickly. If you look here at the high base, this thing could be a high base breakout. PayPal looks like it's going to go bullish. Snap was up 5% almost. There's the weekly chart. I'm going to put a buy on Snap on the weekly. Let's see what the daily did. Daily, I already had a buy on that, obviously. Back here, tried it a few times. Remember how I said you get a lot of calls? It's usually indicative of lows or highs. Here it is again. There's our pop. Boom! There it is. There it is. There it popped. Looking pretty good. So, looking pretty good. Twitter, take a look at this. This is the daily chart. Low, low, low. Is this a bottom or is it building a... Yeah, it's just horrible. I got to sell on it, but anything can happen, of course. Take a look at the weekly. The weekly looks like it's down, down, down. It's kind of starting to cup here, like it's wanting to start heading higher. Twitter could be making a low here and could be heading higher. But the markets overall are in trouble. Woo, doggy. Go to groktrade.com, click on Stock Picks V newsletter, and join us. Give you a money back guarantee. And yeah, you want our picks, man. If you want to jump in on it, there's how you do it. Catch you guys later.